hello laboratories. And hello to you dog as well. Well, we're back and I need to talk to Zhichka, who is all bloodied. Jim Carrey is even here, but I need to talk to these guys, and we just interrogated Brabant, and it was a pleasant talk. Anyways.
Didn't he hear? But he can't be asked.
Oh, didn't like the fact that I didn't say hi to him. Master Strike. Honestly, he doesn't have any new dialogues, so I'll just skip him.
I bring bad news from Kuttenberg. Eric's soldiers and the town rabble have torched the Jewish quarter. Fortunately, we saved most of the people. But I doubt they can form an alliance with us now.
Fuck. Where are they now?
Oh, Samuel and the rabbi took those who survived to Colleen.
Shit. We have to find Dry Devil and Capon and decide what to do next.
Well, Samuel said he wants to be around for that, and we should wait for him.
I see. But if he's gone to Colin, he won't be back till tomorrow. Oh well. At least we'll have time to get everything ready.
All right. I'll come tomorrow then.
You know, that drunk animation, how almost everyone you talk to is drunk and they're barely standing on their feet. That is actually getting very old very fast and kind of annoying, and also immersion breaking. I don't know, like at first I thought it was a fun thing. Then I thought maybe they're trying to make it realistic where people drink quite a bit. But having dialogues with almost every character who's drunk now, yeah, I don't know, it's a little bit annoying. Let's see, what do I need to do now? Wait till Samuel L. Jackson gets back from Colon.
God be with you.
Well, I guess we can actually use that time to get the bonuses, the boost at the baths, and well, there's nowhere for me to pray except for here. I don't think I can fast travel to it. So let's go to the baths. It's been a while actually. I thought I'm gonna meet that woman who... Oh, is that her?
Greetings. What do you need?
How are you?
Well, to tell the truth, it's not as bad as I imagined.
It is.
I'd heard so many stories.
Well, people do like to spice things up.
I know. But anyway, I feel good. I feel like I fit in here. Nobody's judgmental. Everyone helps everyone else out.
I'm glad to hear that. If you ever need anything, or if anyone ever bothers you, tell one of Dry Devil's men. They might be a bit rough around the edges, but you can trust them.
Fine, Henry. I will. Thank you.
Okay. Well, I wish there was a way to find out what happened to... Wait, what is this? Rabosh? I have very bad reputation there. Yeah, but I wonder what happened to that woman from... What was that keep's name? What was it called? It was a fortress where we got bombarded. I forgot what it's called. It's been months since I've played that. It feels that way, at least. I haven't been doing any side quests at all. Not a single one for I don't even know how many episodes now. I don't really need to level up anymore, I think. I think I'm like end game-ish. My gear seems to not need any upgrades since forever. And my skills are fairly high for most of the things. But how about we try and do this about the Thunderstorm? Like, I kind of did that and I stopped. You see a familiar man and surely... Oh, I know that guy. It's probably the guy that likes to fight. Wait, that's a different guy. I need to switch out my gear though.
Ganz brav.
Bailiff. Oh, it's this guy.
We know each other, don't we? We met at Trotsky.
Oh ja, du hast recht. You are Henry, Lord Capon's man. Seltsamer Zufall. The last time I saw you, we were ambushed in that fucking ravine.
You survived the attack. A lot of people didn't make it out of there.
Genau. Wirklich terrible it was, but I survived. With a bruise or two and a concussion. Unfortunately, the other fellows I was with were not so lucky. Now our village has only sorrowful mothers, widows und Waisen.
Okay, wirklich is a word. I have friends, and I sometimes I joke around whenever the timing is right, and the only thing I usually say if I want to say something in German is ich bin nicht Schweine und du bist wirklich, or something like that. Something along those lines. I'm not remembering them correctly right now, but I remember last time I told that to my friends, one of them actually does speak some German, and they said, wirklich? That's not a word. Well, no, it is, because I just heard it. Anyway, that's kind of off topic, but...
Did anyone else we know survive?
A few made it out of the mill and escaped into the woods. Hermann Palacek and Black Bartosz were captured, but I heard they were later released. Florian of Lomnitz, however, was hanged. Maybe he would not keep his mouth shut or something. They could have fetched a tidy ransom for him. It is a pity, really. He was an awful poet, but a delight to be around. Gott sei seiner Seele gnädig. Und was ist mit dir, Mann? I heard they hounded you through the woods like vermin. Von Bergo has got it in for you, they say. Is that true?
If you really want to know, Bailiff, von Burgov's a lying bastard who betrayed us. And not only us, the traitor has King Wenceslas imprisoned in Vienna.
And why are you telling me this?
Because we are on different sides in this war, and we could just as well beat each other to a pulp, Bailiff. But there's no sense in you taking needless risks for a lord who left your village full of widows and orphans.
I lost many good men there. And perhaps the blame lies with him. Schön. I will pretend I heard nothing, and we can go our separate ways. Mögen sich unsere Wege hiermit trennen.
Yes, I understood that completely. I lost a reputation, but hey, at least I didn't have to fight him, huh? At least it didn't come to that. I thought maybe he would mention that girl, that woman, that I can't remember her name. But Trotsky Castle? No, that's the big castle. That's not the little fortress we were defending in. Right, okay, I need to go and talk to somebody here, or maybe I probably will need to wait till morning. Yeah, my reputation here is very bad. Oh, Peter? What are you doing here? Can I pray here, by the way?
Greetings, my friend.
I need to find a Thunderstone, and I heard you might know of one.
Oh, yeah? Who told you that, then?
Does it matter if I lie or not?
Tomlin over Horsham way told me you pinched his Thunderstone. You and some Hensel fellow. So you better come clean, before I let Tomlin beat the truth out of you.
Fuck me! So Bruthen's made you his lackey? As if that stone hasn't caused enough trouble already.
Watch your tongue. I'm no one's lackey. And you, go on. What happened with the stone?
We fucked up. And all because of that stupid stone. I wish we'd never taken it.
So Tomlin was right. It was you. Where's the stone now?
I haven't the faintest. It was all Hensel's idea, and he had it on him the whole time. And before you ask, no, Hensel's not here. Andrew is holding him captive.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm missing something here, and it's not just the stone. So tell me, what the fuck happened?
We wanted to butcher Andrew Ramhead's band of pillagers, but that's easier said than done. So Hensel got the idea that we could borrow Tomlin Bruthen's magic stone from him to help us fight them like, but Tomlin wasn't having it, so we filched it without him knowing, and then set off after those bandits. But everything went to shit. They caught Hensel and almost killed me and Stislav. So, you come a bit late for that fucking stone. Not that it brought us any luck anyway. If I were you, I'd give it up as a lost cause.
Oh my god, like, why is this side quest so long? I need to find that stone.
Where can I find this, Andrew?
Are you fucking with me?
No? I'm sorry about what happened to you, but I badly need to find that stone. You don't just lose something like that. And from what you said, it seems I don't have much choice.
I'm telling you, that stone's cursed. Weren't you listening to me?
You may have had bad luck, but that doesn't mean it's cursed. With stuff like that, you're playing with fire. You stole it from Tomlin, so the power of the stone turned against you. I didn't steal it from anybody, so I have nothing to worry about.
Well, if you put it like that never occurred to me.
You see? Now tell me where this camp of theirs is.
You'll come across some ponds between Raborz and Bohuniovic. Near one of them, there's a fork where wayfarers sometimes camp if they're stuck for a place to stay. From that fork, follow the water downstream, and you should find the ruins of an old mill.
And that's where they're holding Hensel? The one with the stone?
Yeah, there. But if I were you, I'd stay off the path. Take the hill and nip through the woods. You'll get to some rocks overlooking the mill. You'll have a bird's eye view of everything from there. That's the way we went too. But make sure they don't spot you. There's a good chance they've upped their guard after our attack.
Sound advice. Thanks.
Look, what's your plan anyway?
Well, I'm thinking if I can find Andrew, I'll find Hensel. And then I'll finally get to the bottom of this shit with the Thunderstone.
Just be careful, because Andrew's a cunning fucker. Look, since you're going there anyway, I know I'm not in a position to ask you for anything, but still, do you think you could rescue Hensel?
And how, pray, do you expect me to do that?
I don't know, just something. Because if you don't, I don't know who will. Andrew's a greedy bastard. Some coin might do it. Or you could sneak in quietly and slip back out with Hensel.
How about I just kill them all?
I thought best not to suggest that. You know how we ended up. But, you know, whatever you think's best. It's just, they're pretty tough and well-armed, you know.
I'll manage somehow. But the whole thing's getting so messy, it's almost like the stone's power is interfering somehow. But if I find a way, I'll help Hensel.
Thank you so much! May all the saints be with you, and I hope you have better luck than we did.
So from the description, it sounds like it's the same mill I already did kill everybody there. No, okay, it's not. Right, it's not the same one. Because there was a mill where I had to kill a bunch of people. That was like a few episodes ago. But I guess it's a different thing, a different place. It's a military encampment. Man, how many people are there? Okay, I need to get there. Yes, I am. Actually, can I? Oh, I forgot to use the. Oh my god, I forgot to use the baths for the bonus. But at least I can pray. That's gonna help, especially if we have to fight a big group of people.
Hallowed be
Good
thy name.
doggy. Good
It
boy.
always saves my
Thy will be done.
little
On earth
behind.
as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass
Yeah, but
against
the
us.
description
And lead us
sounded
not
like
into
it was
but deliver us from evil.
the
Amen.
same
Hail
mill
Mary,
that I
full of
cleared,
grace.
but it's not,
The Lord is with thee.
clearly.
Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Okay, there we go. Got the bonus. So this bonus gives me, if I remember correctly, like 25% or 25 HP. If it goes too low, it like instantly recovers 25 points of it, or maybe more, I can't remember. But it's definitely a good perk to have.
Easy, easy. Nice and slow.
So let's see how many people. Like if I go there at night, there might be some of them sleeping. So either I can slit some throats quietly and even the odds, or they wake up and start fighting me, but they have no armor on them. They're basically fist fighting me like we've seen before. Actually, that quest with the guy, with that knight guy who wanted to save his brother, that was actually not too bad, now that I think about it. Okay, I'm in the area. So it basically shows me exactly where it is because, well, I have it unlocked. I have the perk that shows me the whole map. Oh, there's people. Okay. Dog. Behavior. Nope, no. Where'd you go? Behavior.
Sit and stay.
Okay, let's load up. Let's load up this thing. Let's do it in a swamp. It's actually so hard to see anything. It gets pretty dark in this game, doesn't it? Actually, having the baths bonus perk would have been nice too, because it gives me extra power and strength and agility, probably. How close am I? Okay, I am fairly close, that I can see the lights from here. But I'm in the water. Oh my god, I can't even see what I'm walking into. I think I chose the wrong path, the wrong approach. Can't see anything. The hell? It looked like that guy ran. Like he saw me or something. My god, what am I... Is that... That's a wall. I can't tell what I'm... Oh. Uh-oh. They saw me somehow. I can't tell where I'm walking, that's a problem. It's so hard to tell.
When are we getting paid?
I can't tell where I'm walking and... What am I supposed to do here? Kind of hard to navigate. Now I'm somehow above them. Oh my god. Okay. What if I use that potion? Because I cannot tell what I'm doing here. Which one was it? It was... Nighthawk. Weak. That's the one, right? Yeah. 10 minutes. Wow. Oh. But the rain makes it actually worse. Plus that crossbow is getting in the way a little bit too. How many people do we have here? So I see 2. There's no way to actually approach. Okay, the rain stopped, that's good. If I shot an arrow, it wouldn't kill him, I don't think, even if I did the headshot. If I jump here, he might hear me. But he's well armed, that's for sure. There's no way for me to approach him though. Well, actually there is. If I throw... Oh, no, I actually can get in position here. Oh my god, I can't see. This rain makes it so hard to see. I hope it stops again. Oh, it stopped again. Okay, so now I need... Well... Okay, now it's raining again. What the hell? So I need to hide here, and once he comes, I need to kill him. And drag his body up here in this corner. In case his buddy is patrolling here as well. Doesn't see me.
Tell the saints, don't leave me here. Please, untie me.
Oh my god, I thought I was spotted. He has a torch on him too. Yeah, but for a second I thought that.
Relax. I'm getting there.
Thanks.
Okay, if that was enough to just kill one guy.
Whoever you are, come on. Let's get the hell out of here.
You're a dead man!
Oh,
Alert!
this guy was here sleeping. I thought he's like dead or something. Cannot tell where I'm going. Holy crap, I can't see. I cannot see what I'm doing. This Nighthawk thing plus the rain is stupid.
No, I shouldn't leave now.
Leave what? Oh man. I need to go back to that guy and talk to him. So they're looking for me. That was good that I could kill him, but I thought that was another guy, like a dead guy or something. I thought I can maybe search him or something. Anyway, I need to go back to Hansel. It's annoying how I cannot see anything. The hell is this? Oh, oh, that's interesting. Where the hell is that guy? How do I get to him? My god, this like Nighthawk thing is just the worst. Can't see anything. How far is this guy? Is he... Wait, is he walking that I cannot keep up with him? Wait, he is. He just left. He just fast traveled to the town, I guess. Okay. We had only 2 casualties, so I guess it's not the worst, right? Let's go. Yeah, I kind of want that... well, okay, now in the open, and when there's no rain, the Nighthawk thing is actually pretty cool. It makes it look pretty nice. But in a foresty area with the rain, yeah, it's impossible to navigate. Although, without the Nighthawk, it'd be the same anyways. So it's probably just my graphical settings at play, really. Well, this looks pretty nice, actually. I mean, for you guys, it probably doesn't. Because, you know, once I edit the video, it downgrades the video quality. Then when I upload it to YouTube, it downgrades it even more. So it's like a double downgrade. Oh, he's sleeping, just like that.
Right.
Yeah, I am. All things considered. Thanks for rescuing me. You have no idea how grateful I am. God knows what they would have done to me in the end. All that aside, who are you, anyway?
Henry.
I'm Hensel, and I owe you big time, Henry. Though, in all honesty, I'm not sure why I was worth all that trouble. But grateful nonetheless.
Peter told me what happened.
Peter? Well, thank the saints for him. So he's safe and sound, is he?
In a manner of speaking. He got shot, but nothing serious.
What about Stislav?
I have no idea.
Ah, well, I hope he's all right and all.
Listen, it wasn't exactly by chance that I ran into Peter either. I was looking for you in the village because of the Thunderstone you stole from Tomlin in Horsham, who, by the way, is royally fucking upset with you.
Well, I suppose I would be too if I were him. But I have to say, the whole Thunderstone idea was the stupidest I've ever had. It brought us no luck, no protection. Well, the opposite, in fact.
Let's forget that for a moment. What I really need to know is where the stone ended up.
You won't be surprised to hear. Ramed snatched it from me when I was captured. He didn't believe it had any powers, but he has a nose for money. That's all that matters to him. From what I heard, he sold it in Sukdal. to some farmer's wife, I think he said, Mlada or something, well, from the edge of the village.
Sakra. That stone really is cursed. Well, there's nothing for it. I'm off to Suchdol.
Hold your horses. That wasn't the only thing I heard. There's this pond below Raborsch, right? And on the bank, across from the village, there's a small crag. Somewhere around there, they hid some of their spoils.
Well, they hid it all right, but not well enough.
What? You filched Andrew's stash? Well, good for you. Serves the bastard right. I was going to cast an eye there myself, but I see there's no need to bother now. Well, thanks again for everything, and God be with you wherever you may go.
Wait, I'm confused. A stash? I've looked into it already? What? When? So I still need to talk to some, Lada. An old Soviet car. Let's go talk to that car. That's a new town, actually. Suchdol. Wait, haven't I been here before? Why is this not... Why is this all... I'm pretty sure I've been here before. But it looks like I haven't. All of these waypoints are not found. They're all grey.
God bless.
I thought that's Samuel L. Jackson. Anyway, let's go talk to Lada. Lada. Famous Soviet car that they're still making today. Wait, I can actually enter this? At night?
Greetings to you.
Okay.
I heard you bought a Thunderstone from Andrew Ramhead. Is that so?
Well, it is. What's it to you?
Andrew Ramhead took it from Hensel from Raborsch, who in turn stole it from Tomlin Brookhans down Horshan way.
And? I don't know those people. Even if it's true, I knew nothing about it. I bought the stone fair and square, and for good money.
Monday.
My husband's gravely ill and nothing's helping. The stone is to heal him.
And what ails your husband?
Peter went to lie down one afternoon and he hasn't budged since. He's not eating, and he's barely talking to anyone. What's worse, soon after he took ill, a Minerva owl perched on the roof one evening.
A Minerva owl? I assume that doesn't bode well, does it?
No, not at all. An owl on your roof means death is closing in. That's why I need the stone. If it weren't for the stone, I'm sure Peter would be gone by now.
So am I to understand that if your husband heals, you won't need the stone?
Well, a stone like this is a precious thing. It can still protect us from all manner of misfortune.
But you bought it to save your husband.
That may be, but I'll not be wanting to lose that stone.
How about this? I'll try to help your husband, and if I succeed, you'll gift me the stone.
Why would I do that? The stone is bound to help him.
What if the power of the stone brought me here to help your husband?
I hadn't thought of it like that.
So, how about we make a deal?
All right, but only if you help him.
Of course. I'll take a look at him and see what I can do.
And please hurry. With that owl and everything, I'm quite sure the Reaper's nearby. You'll find Peter in his room.
I mean...
Alright. I'll take a look at him and see if there's anything
You
I
mean
can do.
next to you
It's
right now
usually a good
here?
idea to speak to others who are close to the sufferer. That may be able to explain a few things. Especially if the patient himself isn't very communicative.
Aha. I see you really have done this before. I'm starting to believe that stone really did draw you here. So, ask around on the farm if you need to. We'll all be at your service.
Perfect. I'll get on with it. And I'd better check the whole room, just in case.
Do whatever it takes to help Peter.
Can you think of something that might help me heal him? Anything?
I can't. I'm desperate myself. I've tried just about everything. Peter is just an ordinary cooper. We've lived here for years. We go to church. My husband doesn't travel outside the village often. This last time he had some business in Pechgau, near Kolín, but he came back empty-handed. Breathless and confused. He was fumbling around here for a few days, not doing his job, just spending time in his workshop. Lord knows what he was doing in there. Then he went to bed, and since then, he's just been lying there. He doesn't eat. Not even the potions are helping. He doesn't sleep a wink at night. At least, I don't think he does. If I stopped sleeping too, our homestead would fall apart.
I'll ask him why he can't sleep. What's tormenting him?
Try that. He won't speak to me about anything. It's as if he was keeping secrets from me. Or maybe just protecting me from something. Farewell, and take a bath.
And she's
for
back to
goodness
sleep.
sake. You look awful.
Go on.
Okay, so yeah, Peter is here. So I was thinking, we're in, like, the year is 2025. When I was a kid, I thought the games, when I grow up, will be, man, they're going to be realistic in any way possible, not just graphically. And I just, thought about it. So I came here to talk to her, and she told me about her husband, I guess. He's her husband, that he is, like, I can find him in his room when she's literally here standing next to him in the same room with me. And I thought, man, this is so unrealistic. This is so such an immersion breaking thing as well. Because, I mean, why would she talk like that? And you'd think, today we'd be able to have these more realistic, simple situations where, AI, and I guess we need generative AI for this kind of a thing to even be possible. Where, like the program, whatever, the game would recognize that the player and the person in question are in the same room. So there should be a different type of a dialogue option applied. Instead of saying he's in his room, you can find him in his room. Instead, she would say, he's here right beside me, laying, he's ill. Like, it sounds simple, but I guess it's not as simple to, implement in the game unless you have generative AI that can actually kind of, recognize these things. And I guess for that, we also need voice acting that is generated by the AI and not by humans, because, if you have to have voice actors and they have to, voice these different lines for each situation, and you cannot really prognose, though, you cannot really forecast and know every single situation that might happen with the player, how the player interacts, but generative AI probably could, right? So I think that could be the next step to make the games a little bit more realistic in that matter, but we still have a lot of things to work with to reach that point. Anyway, that was a little bit of off topic or off the rails here, but yeah, let me just I need to talk to somebody to find out about his illness, but there's nobody I can talk to, it seems. Lara has a stone, but she won't just give it to me. So who do I need to talk to then? Oh, it's this one, Primum nil Nocere. I need to examine Peter first. That will certainly be easier if I ask the people who live with him about his illness and carefully look for anything suspicious in the room where he's lying. There must be a reason why he suddenly stopped eating and lies in bed all day.
They're coming. They're close now.
All sorts of medicines. I can ask Peter if they're helping him.
He seems to be delusional a little bit, isn't he? Cook item. What else can I look at?
Peter is fasting. I should talk to him about it.
Maybe her food is just that bad.
Peter, my name is Henry. I'm here to help you.
Another poor bloke that's to deal with me. As if Marder didn't have enough on her plate already.
I'll try to figure out what's wrong with you.
Oh man. Hard. I should have worn different clothes for this.
Don't be alarmed. I need to take a closer look. Let's see. No swelling. No cancer on the skin. Does this hurt?
Nothing hurts.
Your palms are cold. Your muscles are tense. And your heart's pounding so hard you could hear it all the way to Prague. You seem like you're ready to fight. Or flee.
They're getting close now.
Who is?
The soldiers. Sigismund's men.
Well, physically, you seem fine, Peter. It's strange.
I'm a weakling. A weakling.
Okay.
I see you have a lot of herbs here.
Mlada brought them.
I see a lot of mugwort here. The local deer won't be happy that Mlada took their favourite herb. Have you got worms in your stomach, too?
Mugwort helps me sleep. And forget everything that's been happening around here lately. Especially when I wash it down with wine.
You ought to be careful with mugwort. It can help in small doses. But if you use it for too long, it'll only make your problems worse. It can cause dizziness, cramps, even unconsciousness. Mixing it with wine will only speed it up.
So be it.
Is that like... Does he have a PTSD or something? I can examine him again?
I'll examine you. Just by eye. Pale skin. Dark circles under the eyes. A downcast expression on the face. I don't see any bruises. A few calluses and cuts on the hands. Nothing unusual for a craftsman after a hard day in the workshop.
I told you. I'm not in any pain. Just let me lie here.
Irritability. No foul odour. Bodily humours aren't leaking. And you aren't bleeding.
But I will when Sigismund's horde gets here.
Why would Sigismund attack Suchtal?
He does as he pleases. You have no idea how many villages he's plundered already.
I reckon attacking a village protected by a fortress is the last thing Sigismund would want to do now.
The fortress is what's bothering him. That's why he'll destroy it. And us with it.
I don't know about that.
It's weird. That paranoia, schizophrenia, or whatever that's called.
What are your nights like? Mlada said you don't sleep much.
I just stare at the wall. I try to sleep during the day, but it's not much better.
Well, it's certainly no fever or pain that's ailing you. I assume it's dark thoughts that keep you up at night.
I can't fall asleep. Because of all the noblemen who keep coming to Lord Pisek's fortress, I'm always hearing hoofbeats. And they startle me.
So Lord Pisek likes to host nobles at his fortress? What's so unusual about that?
And what do you think they're doing here, eh? Preparing for war. That's what.
If Lord Pisek was about to go to war, he'd be gathering a lot more men here than a couple of nobles.
Folk ought to be scared to leave the village. Mezoles is gone. And when I saw Opatovitz, Suchtol is next. I'm sure of it.
Okay, I'm not sure if I can pass this one though. And I'm not sure if changing my outfit would help too. But if I interrupt the examination, will that... will I miss the chance to try this again?
How's your appetite lately? I see you haven't touched the food, but the wine, on the other hand...
I'm hungry. Aye. But I've got no appetite. My stomach is clenching. I can hardly get a bite in before I start heaving. Wine at least helps me fall asleep and forget all the grief I'm giving Mlada.
I can't help you with that. All I need is a sip of ale, and I can feel the devil in me.
That was a fail. Okay, interrupt examination. Okay, yeah, I could have actually done that. But, so Lada, the car, told me that I can ask around. And I think she mentioned somebody, but I kind of wasn't paying
You're not from here, eh?
too much attention.
Around here, you need a light after dark.
Hello.
And lo, there was light, and he saw that it was good.
Hello.
Now move along. A bandage.
So I guess I have to wait till morning and see if I can ask around. We don't have that much time left till morning anyways, so that's good. Yeah, so it's a psychological illness he has. I mean, that kind of sounds like paranoia mixed with depression. Not really sure what exactly that could be. But I'm supposed to talk to somebody, right? There is... Get a Thunderstone, treat Peter. Okay, what about... I guess I have to ask around random people. I think she did mention who I can ask.
I was wondering if you'd lend me your bullet when it's time to sow winter grains.
Well, I need to plow too, you know.
What if you lent me the bullet on the...
Anyway,
And most importantly, doesn't drink.
Excuse me.
My God, you're all covered in blood.
We're open.
yeah, I probably should change my outfit, and I should probably wash myself. Nope, can't do that here. Let's do that here, and let's see if I can find somebody. Oh, what the hell? Am I not allowed to come in here?
Jesus Christ be praised.
Jesus Christ. Let's see, tavern. Yeah, somebody like at one of the local places might be able to help me out a little bit. Uncle.
Do you need something?
Have you got anything
So what about today? How are you today?
Oh, all right. Can't complain. And why would I? People always tell me things about drinking. But what they're talking about is the booze. While no one gives thirst even half a thought. So, lad, when you're quenching your thirst, you're not tippling. And don't you forget it. Farewell.
Okay. Not much help. Where's the innkeeper? Oh.
Not allowed.
Excuse me.
What do you need?
I guess he doesn't know anything. Merchants. Nope.
I'll be with you.
He doesn't know anything. A housemaid. Nope. Oh, that music.
Jug of wine.
Oh, that music is so scary. Man, who do I talk
What
to?
about your cows, neighbour? Did you manage to get them all back?
Who do I talk to? Artisan,
Excuse me.
carpenter, villager, housemaid, hard hand.
Give you for it.
Or maybe I'm not supposed to talk to anybody. Maybe I was just supposed to talk to her. But wasn't I supposed to talk to, like, people he lives with? So maybe he has sons or something. Let's talk to the blacksmith. Trade. Oh, actually, let's repair stuff. Think I need to repair stuff. Yeah. Even the stuff I don't use. Wait, how do I select all? How much would that cost? Does it say anywhere?
Let's talk about the... Well...
Oh my god, what? That's quite a hefty price.
Finally. Great. I'm glad you found.
Holy, 430. I guess it was more broken than I thought. He didn't really give me any info. Okay, well, let me go see if there are more people living with Peter.
How's your sister?
And then we'll see. Wait, I still have that symbol of armor broken? Ah, anyways. Let's go see. So it's Lara the car. Oh, let's talk to the hard hand.
Pleasant morning.
I offered Malada to try and cure Peter. Can you think of anything that might help?
I already gave the women some advice, but they just don't listen to me.
What did you tell them?
to put Peter in a dark room, because speaking to him makes it worse. But most importantly, they should get some vinegar and salt and rub it on the soles of his feet. Then they should mix mallow, linseed, bran, and a pinch of salt and boil it in water. Strain that through a cloth and add a bit of honeycomb as well as a drop of wood oil. Then all they have to do is wash his arse out with it. Finally, they need to cut open a black chicken along its backbone and put it on Peter's forehead. But before that, they'll have to shave his head. Peter is going mad, and this is the only thing that can help him.
That is so... that is so specific.
Cut open a black chicken and put it on his forehead. Seems to me that you're the one that's going mad.
Trust me, this is the only thing that's going to help him. Simply put, Peter's losing his marbles.
Do you have any idea how it might have happened?
Well, I know he was headed to Colin on business, but he never made it there. He came back all red, couldn't breathe, as if he was being hanged. I wouldn't be surprised if some bandit grabbed him by the throat along the way.
I'll ask him if he was attacked.
That would be my guess. And why else would he be looking for weapons, eh? He's afraid.
Farewell.
Right, that's true. I mean, it does seem a little bit like a PTSD, and now it kind of confirms that theory. He was attacked.
Good day. What would you like?
Can you think of anything that might help me heal, Peter?
I don't know anything. I'm new here. Take care now.
Okay, these guys, I guess they don't... Are they from the same class?
What do you need?
Can you think of anything that might help me with Peter's illness?
I have no idea. I don't deal with these things. Farewell.
Okay, fair enough.
I reckon the harvest will be good this year.
I'd like to think so. But who knows what the summer will bring?
Excuse me?
Can I talk to these guys? Oh man, they're stuck in this like animation, I guess. What about this guy?
Greetings.
No. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Sometimes it looks like you cannot talk to somebody.
I wish you well.
But then after they're done with their animation, they have the option to be talked to. Let's see if this guy gets one. No? No, okay. Okay, so we asked a couple of people around. Let's see if there's more people.
Good morning, lad.
I offered Mlada to try and cure Peter's illness. Can you think of anything that might help me?
Honestly, none of us here knows what to do. I picked some herbs from Ladder and left them in the room. That's about all I can do for them. It came over him so suddenly.
Can you at least tell me when Peter started feeling ill?
I don't remember exactly when, but I do remember that Peter was transporting goods all the way to Pechkow. He took his horse and dog and set out at first light, but he was back before noon. He said he had to turn around near Opotovitz. I have no idea what happened to him there. Maybe his horse got spooked or his dog bit him. I just don't know.
Thank you. I'll ask him if anything like that happened to him.
Okay, if his dog bit him, it could be rabies, right? But then we would have seen the bite mark. Who else is here that I can talk to? Whoa. That's his armor, I guess. So, I suppose those were the only people that I could talk to. Let's see if I can ask him.
Peter, it's me again. Henry, I'd like to take another look at you.
Oh, wow, okay. So, is there only one question I can ask? Because last time I did this, I didn't have the other option. Let's try the... No, the dog one, I would have seen the bite mark, so it must be the horse.
Did you get hurt by your horse?
No.
I don't necessarily mean being thrown off. Sometimes even a bite or a kick can cause problems.
Our horses are tame. but they make us an easy target for Sigismund's army. I'm sure they'll burn down our house first and slaughter the horses while they're at it.
Easy, Peter. An inexperienced rider's horse can get spooked on a bridge or near a cliff. It can give you a real scare, realizing how close you were to death.
We've been close to death since that army arrived here, and nobody listens to the warnings.
Except for you.
Exactly.
Wow.
When you went to Pechkow on business, did anything happen to you on the way? Did you get attacked?
I got away from them.
Well, there aren't any signs of a brawl on your body, but you look as if someone was choking you right now. I can see the veins on your neck pulsing.
Sigismund. He's the one who's got me by the throat.
What do you mean?
Soon he'll send his army here to crush us, just like in Opatowitz. When I saw what happened there, they didn't stand a chance.
Did they have a fortress in Opatowitz?
No.
But you do have one here.
That doesn't mean anything. They'll only lay siege for us longer, and we'll die slower.
I don't think I can convince you otherwise.
Okay, so he was attacked. It is PTSD. Okay, is that the only thing? The summarized thing? Is that the only...
What am I going to do with you, Peter?
Suffering from deep melancholy because of the war. Melancholy? Does that really... You know what? I want to go see if I can ask someone else. Is there anyone else here? No. I don't think. I think those were the... I did examine his room, didn't I? Unless there's more to examine. This guy won't talk. This guy won't talk. Who are you? Nope. Cannot talk to that guy. That's interesting. I kind of like this kind of a quest. It's different from the usual ones. A little bit. It's more like an investigation. You have to investigate what's happening. You like it's like Dr. House, you know, that TV show. MD House, whatever it's called. Yeah, I think we asked everybody. So melancholy is the diagnosis. Can that be right?
Peter, I'd like to take... What am I going to do?
Oh, that's the only option.
Your body is healthy, but your soul isn't. A deep melancholy has taken hold of you. Sigismund's army is the cause. A lot of ordinary folk are frightened and anxious because of the soldiers. But you're completely petrified.
You don't have to remind me.
What am I going to do with you? The chamomile decoction will help calm your mind, and a bag of dried chamomile surely won't go to waste either. You'll also definitely need to adjust your diet. I'll help you with that. And last but not least, some words of encouragement wouldn't be amiss. I'll get things ready and come back to you soon.
That doesn't sound right. He's not afraid of the art. Well, I mean, he is, but the cause is the attack. Why wouldn't Henry talk about it?
I have some suggestions.
I'm listening.
Oh my god, there's so many things here. I cast a spell. Chamomile decoction, dried chamomile, so just a change in diet. Okay, let's do... Wait, is this one of those things where it's just one thing I can pick? Help him face his fears. I can be a psychiatrist, I guess. I mean, chamomile decoction, will that really help? It does sound like he needs a therapist.
You should drink the chamomile decoction.
Oh, that's a strong one too, isn't it?
Great. Another potion.
You can drink it before bed, of course. That's what it's for. But let me give you a word of advice. As soon as you feel melancholia taking hold of you again, take a sip. Or even just smell it. That'll be enough to put your mind at ease. You'll see. And suddenly you'll realize it's not so hard to return to your work.
Well, I suppose there's no harm in trying.
Okay, there's more stuff to do. Not just one thing. But what if there's only two things I can do? Change in diet. I think this one sounds reasonable. Help him face his fears.
Listen, Peter. I know you're worried about the army that's camped nearby. That's why I'd like to tell you something. Being afraid is only natural. But tell me, why are you afraid? You worried about Malada, the farm, Zuchtal?
Aye.
Well, that doesn't make you a coward. It means you care about your loved ones. Take that fear and turn it into vigilance. With it, you'll always be one step ahead. I can see you're an observant person. Sensitive to what's going on right now.
Observant? If only I knew what to do with it.
How about this? Take your valuables and bury them in a safe place. If the army attacks and burns down your cottage, you'll build a new one.
But they'll kill us. So what good will it do me?
Just listen. Have the others in the village do the same. If they have cattle, they should try to drive them off before the attack starts. If they don't manage in time, no matter. Cows have legs too. They can take care of themselves. Always keep a horse ready. And if the attack begins, ride with Mlada to the fortress.
But what about the others in the village?
Well, they've still got you. Peter, the watchful Cooper. You'll hardly be able to notice the soldiers approaching if you're stuck here in bed. But when you get back to work, you'll see what's going on. And remember, you and Mlada aren't alone in this.
When you say it like that, it doesn't seem so hopeless. I should take better care of our village.
Then Sigismund can burn all the houses to the ground. But he'll never break the spirit of Zuchtal.
Okay, that actually sounded like it helped a little bit. A change in diet.
You need to start eating again, even if you don't have an appetite. First, ask Mlada to get you some honey and add it to your gruel.
You think some honey is gonna save me?
It'll give you stamina without irritating your stomach, first of all. But you have to admit Mother Nature has it well thought out. Where bloodwort helps with bleeding and feverfew with fevers, honey coats your humours so that they can't get out of balance so easily. Any melancholia wanting to take hold of you would have to make its way through thick honey, so it could hardly get from your stomach to your head. Soon you'll be as busy as a bee again, and getting on swimmingly. Which brings me to my next piece of advice. Start eating fish more regularly. Some nice fatty ones, ideally. Fat in the belly will surely stop gloom from getting through. Same as with the honey.
I suppose that makes sense.
Okay, let's do this one
I'd
now.
like to give you some dried chamomile.
Not all. Just one.
But you already gave me the decoction. How much chamomile do I have to stuff myself with?
Don't eat the dried chamomile. Put it under your pillow, or add it to your soap. Sometimes the most complicated things really are that simple.
Well, chamomile certainly smells better than that mugwort stuff. Thank you.
Okay, very hard. Hard. I mean, praying wouldn't hurt, right?
A bit of prayer won't hurt.
Yeah.
Lord, have mercy on Peter here, and lift from him the weight of his affliction. For you have laid upon him this affliction to try him. And you see that Peter, O Lord, endures your trial patiently and without contradiction. Unless you, O Lord, relieve Peter of his illness, no physician in the world can. I beg of you, O Lord, heal his soul and let his body once again find its lost balance. Amen.
Amen.
Okay. I don't think I should try the very hard thing because it could mess everything up, but it could also help the most. But I'm not sure 21 and very hard, is that good or not? Like, is that possible to do? And, or maybe it's enough what I've done so far for him to be treated. I don't know, let's try finishing it. If not, I'll just kill everyone and take the Thunderstorm stone.
I've done everything I can. Things will get better, Peter. You'll see. Anyway, I'll come back to see you in a few days.
In a few days? Oh, come on. A few days? How many days do I have to wait for? My goodness, this quest is... I spent an hour already trying to do this quest. It's crazy. Okay. Few days. Well, I guess I'll just keep on doing whatever I was doing up till this point. I guess I'll just go and do the Devil's Den thing. I need to talk to Zizka. Actually, let's go visit the baths. I think that should replenish. There's a group of men sitting there. They don't look too friendly. Nah. Let's try to use the baths. Maybe it will replenish my hunger and my sleep. Hopefully. I forgot to do this last time because I met Victoria. Now I remember why I didn't do it. So, let's fix that. Oh, they're not working right now? Where's the woman? Not this woman, not this woman, this woman. There we go.
What are you here for today?
My body is...
What'll it be this?
I'd like a
My girl.
Why, really?
Alright. Alright.
Okay, let's see if my stats go to max.
Next time, just do what you want to me, and that's that. I prefer when a fella leaves here satisfied.
Okay. Okay. I'm not full on food, but that doesn't matter. My energy and health are maxed out. So let me see where is. I do have food, but it's kind of bad. Let's drop the bread. Let's eat. Let's eat the thing here. And this. And this. I am full now. And now, let's see. So I don't... Well, I mean, 3 hours is definitely not enough to go back to check up on Peter. So I'll just go talk to Zizka. Zizka. Well, he's not here. He's above.
I apologize.
Oh no, he's here actually.
Can we start the meeting? We don't have much time.
Aye, we're all waiting for you.
He's still drunk.
Right, gentlemen. I think it's clear to all of you what a shitty fucking mess we're in. We were caught off guard at Rabosh.
And they nearly fucking kill us all.
Yes, and they attacked the Jewish quarter.
Thanks a lot for reminding me. I almost forgot.
At least Henry here and Kubienka got most of the people out.
That's true. Good work, men. How did it all go down?
It was easy.
It was a massacre. They shot at us from the ramparts, broke through the gate. We were on the back foot the whole time.
Yeah. But we also sent a lot of the bastards to hell. They thought they'd loot and torch the whole place, but we scared them shitless.
It is nice that you found my people's suffering so entertaining. But what I want to know now is how you all intend to avenge them.
Well, what do you have in mind?
We shouldn't give up, that's the main thing. We have to strike back. We shouldn't do anything.
We shouldn't give up. That's the main thing.
Except that Sigismund has the League of Lords and a whole fucking army. And what do we have?
That didn't fail?
Fuck all! Come on, lads.
Sounded like it
Ghost
did.
will bring his army soon. It'd be fucking mad to try on anything big before that.
It might take weeks for them to arrive. Von Bergov will have found and caught us by then. We have to get rid of Von Bergov. It's because of him that we're in the situation we're in, after all.
You mean in the shit, Sir Hans? No need to mince words.
Von Bergov? Eric. No, I think we have to get rid of Von Bergov.
Sir Hans here is right. It's starting to piss me off the way von Bergov's been stringing us along all this time.
That fucker is Sigismund's right hand. So we'll chop it off.
Why kill him? You know what ransom we can get for that bastard.
Are you all fucking daft? Von Berger was holed up in Malashov, so unless any of you can fly, we can't get to him.
Oh, that's true. To take a cost like that, we'd need a dozen men, ladders, and maybe also a trebuchet or cannon.
There's no maybe about it. We'd certainly need a cannon.
So we steal the one von Bergov used at Nebakov.
Well, why don't we just steal all the silver from the Italian court and buy our own, eh? Use your head before you open your mouth.
Hang on. Maybe Janosch's idea isn't all that bad.
How do you mean?
I recently sent Catherine to spy on Sigismund's military camp near Opatovitz. She told me von Bergov has his cannon stashed away there. But it seems things are getting a bit out of hand there. So the Prague regiment he's in charge of is going to move it to Sedlec. And it might not be that well guarded along the way.
Oh, another ambush we can set up?
So we'll steal it, right? We'll wait till they go through some ravine, and we'll shoot at them from the rocks. The way you did to us before Nebakov.
I see you've learned something from me. But it's not that simple. What we need is for one of us to get amongst the Praguers, so he can keep an eye open and tell us when they're moving out.
And if we succeed? What then? There's 5.5 of us. Even with a cannon, that's not enough to take Malashov.
That's true. Even a dozen wouldn't help.
There's not much we can achieve on our own.
But show me the fool who'd want to join us.
There's always a few mercenaries around, right?
And how are you going to pay them, eh? I sure as fuck haven't got the coin.
I have 20k.
Von Bergov has to die. Painfully, and above all, as soon as possible. And if there are not enough of you, this might help.
Well, well. That's a sight for sore eyes. Why the fuck didn't you show us that earlier? We could have saved ourselves a lot
What was
of
it?
blathering.
What did he show? Oh, he showed coins.
We really appreciate it, son. Believe me.
And we won't mind if you got a couple more purses like that.
If you will permit, monsieur, I might be able to contribute. I know a few mercenaires in this part. They may not be la cavalerie royale, but for such a purse, they will gladly tear Malashov down stone by stone.
Ah, a company of mercenaries, a surprise attack, and a cannon in reserve. We could do something with that, couldn't we?
Not so fast. We don't have the cannon yet.
Then we'll fucking get it. We'll find a good spot for an ambush and send someone into the camp to spy on them. What about you, Henry? You'll get yourself recruited into the Prague regiment, and when they take the cannon to Sedlec, you'll send us a message via Catherine.
At least I'll see Catherine? What the hell? Let's try that.
Me again? Well, at least I'll see Catherine.
Well, now, has the youngster here fallen in love?
That's settled then. Henry will go to the camp. Catherine will tell you all you need to know.
Lost
You'll find
reputation.
her in the bathhouse there. In the meantime, Ada here can go to Malashov and find out how von Berkov and his people are stationed there. But look, don't touch.
Za kogo ty mnie kurwa masz?
A lot of soldiers need a lot to eat. They'll have to stock up.
I'll go hunting. This tavern's a bit crammed for my liking as it is.
And what are we going to do?
We're going to prepare a warm
That
welcome
maid is
for the
standing next to us.
What do you say?
She's a spy.
Zodiac?
She's listening.
Well, what the fuck are you all sitting here for? Didn't you hear? The fun's about to start!
You know what? Usually in Stronghold, whenever there was an attack, a siege mission, I hated it. I didn't like those. But here, in this game, I'm actually quite excited. I'm looking forward to doing that, actually. I need to get recruited by those Praguers.
You have no idea how glad I am to see you alive and all in one piece. I was really worried about you. I prayed to Our Lady the Protector to watch over you in Kuttenberg. It's good she heard my pleas.
Thanks for putting in a good word. It definitely came in handy, because it wasn't nice at all. Lots of violence and death, countless foes. We could have easily kicked the bucket any moment.
God damn! What happened there?
I don't know if words are enough. Simply... it was just like Skalitz. Confusion, screaming, dying... and then the flames. The worst part came when the gate fell. It was as if the bloody gates of perdition opened for a moment, and hell surged into the world.
God protect us! God damn it! I should have gone there too. I could have been some use at least.
I'm always glad to fight by your side, but you wouldn't have changed anything there. There were too many of them. And when the whole street was thronged, there was no stopping it. All we could do was try to hold back Eric's people as long as possible, so the locals could flee to the synagogue. See, there's a hidden tunnel inside it, leading out of the city.
Fucking tunnels! Ugh. But thank Christ for them. What about Liechtenstein?
He's fine. And he managed to get those mysterious documents of his out. He left with the survivors for Colleen.
Praise God. He's from an old and glorious house. It'd be a dreadful pity if he got left behind. The main thing is you got out. I was afraid I wouldn't be able to thank you properly for coming to Malashov for me.
Well, you can easily rectify that here and now.
That's exactly what I intend to do, my brave and faithful companion. First and foremost, be it known that if you should ever similarly find yourself in captivity, I swear before our Lord Jesus Christ that I shall come for you as you came for me. And secondly, I have something here for you. A truly knightly reward for your knightly deed. A hunting bow that has no equal in the province. I hope it'll brighten your thoughts after all those horrors. It can fell the mightiest buck deer and enchant many a doe. And besides, it has attached to it an enlightening history.
I'm honored. Thank you, friend.
Nice. I got a bow. Not sure how good it is. I've seen this bow before. Have I? Where? I just realized, by the way, I'm not wearing the right clothes. I'm wearing the stuff I was supposed to wear in the assembly. Well, some of it, at least.
Just a moment. This bow looks familiar. Isn't it the same one you gave me in Rattay?
Certainly not. This one's much better. Believe me, when I found out that Jobs would gladly leave me locked up, it got my blood up. So, to pay him back, I relieved him of the bow in Raborsch, and it was immediately clear to me that that bow should go to none other than you.
That is certainly just, I'd say.
I knew we'd see eye to eye. It'd be great to try that bow out right away. We could ride out together on the hunt. Wine, bacon, wine, the deep woods, a quiver full of arrows, wine, shoot some deer and celebrate with wine, like we used to do back home.
We only went hunting together once.
Yeah, but it was memorable. Don't tell me you wouldn't like to do it again. Because, as you yourself heard, there's no reasonable mission here for the noble lord of Leiper and Perkstein. So all I can do is head to the woods and make sure we don't die of hunger here. You'll come with me, right? We promised Zizka some meat, after all.
Well, no, I promised I would sign up for the army. I have to work, yeah, exactly.
But I have work to do in Sigismund's camp.
The camp will still be there when we get back. Come on.
Nah.
What if we get caught?
Then Lord Capon of Perkstein will explain to them that he and his page are hunting on the local lord's land. Don't be such a scaredy cat. Listen, I found this great spot in the forest near Bohuniewicz, an abandoned hunter's camp. I thought you might like to come with me, have a drink, chat, and do some hunting. What's more, it's on the way to Sigismund's camp.
Is it? I mean, if it's on the way, but how long would that hunt last? Okay, let's do it.
Let's go then.
Great. Saddle your horse and get ready. I can smell the game from here.
Okay, well.
I hope you'll use the money from Sam wisely. The mercenaries, you know. Who are they?
The best fighters I have ever met. You will not regret a single groschen, mon ami.
Okay, at least it didn't last long. So, what was my... What's that bow? 130? 130? Yeah, that doesn't sound like much. I mean, the fire rate probably is very good though, compared to that heavy crossbow that takes forever to load up. But yeah, let me check my outfit here real quick. What am my charisma? Yeah, my charisma is very low actually, 18. Yeah, it should be like 28 or something. So if I wear a burger coat, and I have a burger while wearing it, that's gonna increase it quite a bit. Minus 19 charisma, plus 19 charisma, 28, there we go, 28. That one is minus 19 charisma, plus 3 charisma. Ooh, okay. Plus 26 charisma, really? Holy. I can have 28... Wait, that was the same, wasn't it, before? Plus 6. Plus 6. Plus 8. Can't wear those though, right? Yeah. But if I wear this... No, okay. Padded leg protection, yeah, okay, so this one takes it away. And with this one, plus 19 charisma, nice. 29 charisma now, yeah, there we go. Yeah, this is more like it. I think I had a different hat though. For... Or is it... Oh, maybe it was this thing, Alluring Wreath. Was it? No, I think I just didn't wear anything at all. I think I had my hair like this showing, since it's so nice and dab. Yeah, 29 charisma. Oh, I can have 30 actually with this. Oh, that's maximum. Speech is only 20 though, but I don't think you can increase it with these. It's something I have to do it with, I guess, skills. Speech, yeah. Still need to work on my speech a little bit. I can increase my piercing damage of all melee weapons from perfect dodge. Without a shield, attacks, nope. Fall damage is reduced. Yeah, all of these kind of sound not that great, but I guess I'll take the Viper. Why not? 4 points available. Stealth. Oh, that's the only one? When you're wanted for a crime? Okay, that's not very handy, but I'll use it. I'll take it. Horsemanship, Warhorse. Also nothing much. Fully charged attacks made from the saddle. Don't do those. When your horse is nearly out of stamina, you can spur it. Bring your horse frightens your enemies much more than before. I didn't even know you can do that. Repairs with a cobbler kit. Yeah, okay. All of these kind of sound pointless since I don't really use those. Fully charged attacks. If only I knew how to do them. Yeah, I don't know. I'll take whatever. This is usually what it's like. Pole arms, don't need those. Swords. Oh yeah, and like this is maxed out pretty much, and you fight with short sword, not a hunting sword or saber. What do I have right now? Isn't that a saber that I have now? Yeah, it is a saber. But I have a dueling sword for this outfit. Yeah, I just remembered, I was saying that I kind of wish I could change my outfit, my gear, to look more menacing than what I have right now, to look like a proper knight. Maybe I should do that, but I need to take my time to do it off, you know, when I'm not recording these videos, because it probably would take some time, and I probably would need to do that in Kuttenberg. Okay, you get bonus if you use a one-handed sword, and other hand free except for a torch. I don't know. I'll look at these later. Don't want to spend too much time doing this. So I suppose I shouldn't go around talking to everybody, every single person here. Oh right, I'm supposed to go hunting with what's his name? Hans. Right, okay. Where does that mission start even? Oh yeah, it's not marked on the map. Okay, let's Master Schindler's toys. Take a map on the ground from the hanging thief. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. So we're gonna do that. And that is go to the camp with cape on. Okay, I'll do that, but I will do that in the next episode. I've been doing very long episodes for a while now, so this one is going to be slightly shorter, like 20 minutes shorter than usual. So yeah, I'm going to say thank you guys for watching, thank you for the support, and I will see you very soon. Have a good one.